Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Achilles, and this time around we got a beer that's very close to my heart because the beer is very close to my house. That's right, Barrier Brewing's Jumpin' the Line IPA in collaboration with Magnify Brewing out of New Jersey, where my boy Chef Richie is. Picture, maybe, probably not. It's a double dry hopped IPA, and so we've got two dogs here with me. That was not a decision that I made, they made it. Let's do it.
Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good, and stop.
So for those who don't know, Long Island is an island off the bottom of New York, right near New York City. Technically, Brooklyn and Queens are on Long Island, but they don't consider themselves Long Island, neither do we. Either way, Oceanside, where Barrier's from, is 15 minutes from me. So they're the closest brewery around, and I'm pretty lucky because they're awesome. I drink this all the time. They make amazing beers. I love their IPAs. This one's super good. It's got amazing zombie old man art, and they do a ton of collabs. This one's with Magnify Brewing, so let's get into it. Now before I get started here, I know this is the pour section. I heard the music and saw the thing. I just want to read this real quick because I just can't memorize it. There's too many things on here. It'll go very fast and it'll help you understand the beer better, alright? You ready? It's got 2 times dry hopped hops with Citra, Simcoe, Calypso, and Citralupulin powder. Probably not pronounced right. And it comes in at 7.4% alcohol, which is delicious. It's got sweet ass artwork on it. I'll put up a picture if I can, and let's fucking pour it. Alright, so I couldn't find my good glass. I couldn't find my second good glass. I couldn't find my third good glass, so I'm using this not Guinness glass. It's actually a Guinness glass, because that's all I could find. I was getting really pissed off. So, sorry Barrier. I really didn't want to pour into a Guinness glass, but what are you gonna do, right? So here we go. All right. Oh shit, okay. I forgot to give it kind of a roll, but I'll give it a little roll. Oh God, I just poured some on my foot. Oh God, that was cold. All right, don't roll once you've opened it, or your socks will smell like beer. God, it smells really good. Lemony, hoppy, green, has a very green smell to it. Vegetal, I guess some people would say. Boom, it all gets in there. Hazy, got a nice sized head. Slowly making its way down. More of a dark pineapple, and you can see the sediment jamming around in there. Well, you can't see, but I can see it. And the head is white. That's the pour. My sock is fucking wet. That was stupid. God damn it. Alright, now that we poured it out and we let it sit for a little bit, so it kind of opened up, let's take a whiff. Pineapple-y. I smell vegetalness, greenness. It smells green and pineapple. You know what I guess it would probably smell like? Kind of the top of a pineapple with some of the pineapple juice on it. Yeah, that's what I'm smelling. That's the only thing that really cuts through. Pineapple-y, hoppy, obviously, green, fresh, vegetable-y. Yes, I know. I pronounced that a specific way on purpose. Don't worry. It's going to be all right. Alright, now that we poured it and sniffed it and the dogs are still snoring, let's try it. It starts out with the hop, then it goes into the pineapple, then it comes back with the hop, and then it slowly fades out to a soft pineapple. I wanted to say crushed pineapple. Maybe crushed pineapple. Definitely there. Definitely pineapple-y taste. That's the main fruit note. And the hops aren't too bad. I won't talk about mouthfeel. That's a different one, but delicious. Love it. I knew I would. I love all of their IPAs, so wasn't much of a surprise. So let's talk mouthfeel for a second. When you first start out, it tastes like a beer, but it slowly, as it's fading from your palate, gets creamier, and it's almost kind of like a pina colada type vibe. That's right, pina colada. I probably should have said pina colada. Pina colada type vibe. It's delicious. I was surprised that it was as creamy feeling as it was. And I even feel it still in my mouth, this creamy aftertaste. Don't know how they did it. Maybe it's the lupulin powder, which is extremely fun to say. Lupulin. Don't know. Great mouthfeel. Alright, here comes the most controversial part of our reviews. If you love the chug, let me know in the reviews and say love the chug. And if you don't like the chug, be everyone else on the internet that's already letting me know. I don't need to tell you. Here's the world famous I Drank Beer chug. Cheers. Holy shit, that was a lot of beer. Ugh. Got a stronger pineapple taste than before. As I was going, the carbonation started slowly ripping and ripping and ripping. And then when I finished the last sip, that creamy wave came through. This is the best way to describe what this beer tastes like. You know when the fucking tide or a wave comes in, it goes like, okay, that pressure, that's the hot pressure. And then when it gets foamy and comes back out, that's the aftertaste, the creamy pineapple aftertaste. Every time you take a sip of this beer, it goes and then softly back in. It's the same thing on the chug, except it's more of like you going down a log flume, like, and then pineapple afterwards. Delicious. While I was doing it, it was getting a little fucking intense, but now that I'm done, not bad at all. 7.4%. My afternoon's gonna be interesting. Alright, so what did I think of Jumpin' the Line IPA by Barrier Brewing in collaboration with Magnifying Brewing out of New Jersey? Well, what can I say? It's delicious. I'm a big fan of Barrier, so I'm kind of super biased, especially because I live so close to it. I think this is a really well-crafted IPA. It's one of my favorite that they put out recently, besides Suburbs Mosaic. I was a really big fan of. That's actually the first one of their beers I ever had, not too long ago, and I was like, holy fuck, these guys are really good. Because I hadn't heard of Barrier. Once you start getting craftier and craftier, you start learning the secret world that's been around you. Because most people don't know that there's all these small breweries right, at their front door. So I had tried the Suburbs IPA, and then there was a bunch since then. And this is really good. Really damn good. So I've been drinking this, I mean, not every day. Every couple of days I'll rock one down, but it's delicious. I love it, and so I figured what a better beer to do as our first Barrier beer review than this. And I'm going to hit them up. Hopefully you guys are watching it. I'll be sending it to you. We would love to come through to the brewery and do some behind-the-scenes filming and all kinds of shit. Let us know. We're here. We're on Long Island, and we love you. That just about wraps up this episode of I Drank Beer Beer Reviews. Until next time, please follow us on Instagram. We are super active. Go to the website where all of our shit is, not just YouTube shit, and hit us up on the subscribe button. Click it. Just keep subscribing over and over. As many times as you can. You can only do one normally, but you should do it. Please. We need to know that you love us because we're needy. Please. And P.S. Shout out to Mr. Kentucky Swagger, Mr. Joe Sticks. We just sent him a KBS and he did a review of KBS, and I'm going to put it in the description below. He seems like a super nice guy, and we love his reviews. In particular, his brewing stuff is amazing. You should check that out if you ever want to think about home brewing. It made me feel like I can do it. And if you could do it, put your ass into it. Good night, America.